Irera.
Irera! Long I. That's the little line over the I. In the English language. I don't know what it means anywhere else. Maybe it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
In Egyptian, it means hawk. Totally just made that up.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
All right. So, we've now...
Really? Because I would have never guessed.
Right, I know. I don't make anything up. We've initiated Peter into the show. This is his 3rd episode. So now you're ready to go. You're roaring.
Yeah.
You're like hugely excited to do Castlevania Hidden Turkey version 2. Mm-hmm. This is a recipe submitted by you. The whole week, pop culture cocktails of some sort. I even have one in here that I created.
Classic.
Classic retro pop culture. Mm-hmm. Pop culture back in the day, like when I was not as old as I am now.
Yeah, I'm more than you two.
No.
I'll be 36 tomorrow.
I'll be 38 next year.
Okay, yeah.
So right. I am older than you, because you said earlier you're 77.
Can you just say I'm 37?
I'm not 77. I'm
He didn't say I'll be 37 next year.
Well, no.
36.
Yeah, I went with the next one because he said with the next one. So I just was following. Yeah, but you had earlier dropped the note that it was 77, and I knew I was born in 76.
I hope you know when you're born.
That's the only thing I know. I don't always know my age.
Yeah.
I forget them after a while. And I used to laugh at my father because he would always ask people what his age was. Women, they always know their age.
I don't always know my age.
They just know their
You
kids'
don't
age
count.
at that time.
Right.
I always come home, I was like, how old are you?
Most women also know when their anniversaries are and what this song they danced to was, and she doesn't.
I know when my anniversary is.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
She just had one. That doesn't count. Give it 4 more months. She's gonna forget.
No. I don't know what song I danced to though.
Billy Joel.
Just
In the ballpark. Just the way you are. I'll go with that one. So this is a version 2 recipe, meaning this is like the internet. It's like version 2. Why do you feel like you needed to do a version 2?
Well, the fact that my birthday is coming up, the time I'm going to release this on my site.
Right.
And, I mean, I love the original recipe, but I want to make something a little bit different. Something that shows how much I actually grown from day one, which this was. The original Castlevania Hidden Turkey was my original creation that started this whole idea with becoming Spirit Cocktails.
So, and we did that one on the show. Because Doug was talking about how it was good for his urethra. Right. So
it was a healthy cocktail.
It's totally good for your urethra.
Yeah, because it's got cranberry juice. Mm-hmm. Now that was a year ago. So this is different in the fact that it has blackberry brandy.
Mm-hmm. I mean, basically, I kept a lot of the original ingredients, which obviously you can't have wild turkey without, or hidden turkey without wild turkey.
Right, because it was hiding behind the curacao. Hidden turkey.
Yeah. And I kept a few of the ones like the vodka and such, but I wanted to take out things like the peach schnapps, which kind of add a little bit of more of a bite to it. It wasn't really, it made more drier type of flavor. It wasn't really that good.
That is the end result. Is if it wasn't that good,
it's more so the fact that it wasn't as good to today's standards what I can make.
So this is a part of the maturity of growing up in cocktail creation. We'll go with that. It sounds good, right? Convincing. So you went with the blackberry brandy. Now, granted, hidden turkey. If I remember playing
hidden turkey.
Hidden turkey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's hiding. No, the hidden turkey, if I recall, was like a little roast turkey that just made absolutely no sense why it was in the game.
Yeah.
Right. It was like you broke a wall, and there was a little turkey sitting there. Like
it's completely intact, even though it's been in the wall for God knows how long.
Well,
Say it like I'm stupid.
Well, because when I started the show, I said Castlevania Hidden Turkey.
Well, I was probably chatting.
Good enough. So, yeah, it's a turkey that just pops out of the wall, and presumably you then eat said turkey, salted, right? Something about the turkey. And so your premise is, now you were telling me earlier when you create a pop culture cocktail, or I guess really just any cocktail, you kind of focus around a single ingredient and then expand out, right?
Yeah, something that fits to the idea that I initially have.
In this case, it wasn't that you were going for the whiskey as much as it has a turkey on it.
Yeah.
And it just happens to be a whiskey. If it was wild turkey rum, whatever. But it's not. It's wild turkey whiskey. So you have that whiskey flavor, which is, wild turkey can be kind of rough.
It is, which is one of the things that took me a while to really get an idea of how to hide the flavor.
Simple syrup. You hide it with sweet. You can hide anything with sugar. Even a dead body if you have enough sugar. right? So
Still playing.
right. So this those guys will help round each other out. Then you have triple sec. You wanted to use something different than the triple sec you were used to using, and that looks like it's broken, but it's just part of the glass, I guess. We're gonna use curacao, clear curacao. So it's still an orange liqueur. You're gonna get a little maybe additional bitterness from this. You've never had this, right? Hey.
No, I never did.
What's that got in it?
Tequila?
No, it doesn't. It's just water, apparently. There's the tequila one's over here. I don't know why we had this one, but here.
Yeah.
So, see if you can get something out of that. Now, while I was building my Peterson compilation video, he had tasted Blue Curacao straight and was like doing his thing, right?
It's definitely sweet.
Right? But the sweetness that this brings also brings some non-sweetness, right?
It's sweet. It has a little bit more of an orange type flavor to it.
Tangy.
Yeah, whereas someone's kind of get more for the peel. This has more of the actual orange flavor.
Fleshy?
Yeah.
With a little bit of tart. A little bit of tart.
Definitely tart.
Yeah. But the sugar helps.
Yeah, it's good though. Compared to some of the other ones I had, which more
Like
your base.
Sprite. Like it's an alcoholic Sprite. Like it's very...
Yeah.
No, I don't know if you could say fake citrus.
A thicker alcoholic Sprite.
Yes, definitely thicker than Sprite, no doubt. So what we'll do is, how are we gonna make this? We're gonna make it in here, right? So we're gonna shake it. You wanna measure some shit, and I'll measure some. How about Blackberry flavored brandy? I'll do brandy, you do these three. I'll do these guys. And that way we each do 3, and mine are sweeter than yours. Not necessarily with pure sugar. Doesn't get any sweeter. So we're gonna do an ounce.
It's half a little sweeter.
Yeah, this is true. Ounce of wild turkey, ounce of blackberry brandy, ounce of triple sec, ounce of St. Petersburg. We have a lot of ounces here. Ounce of St. Petersburg vodka.
It's meant to be actually pretty potent, but it balances out, so you're not seeing as much the actual potency.
Because of the 5 ounces of this?
Yeah,
You're hiding the turkey and cranberry juice.
Yeah.
Which is what I do.
The original I want to hide more the flavor of the turkey. This, you still kind of taste it in there. It's balanced a lot from the blackberry brandy, but...
Like Thanksgiving.
We're getting to that time.
Turkey and cranberry juice.
We'll have to rebuild this as the Thanksgiving.
You gotta add stuffing.
Okay, what are we going to use for stuffing? How about just real stovetop?
Yeah.
Put some stovetop in here. Let it marinate in the stovetop instead of water. Yeah. That'd be awesome. You're like, that's a good idea.
Yeah, stuffing and cocktail, that would be good. Like,
yeah, tastes like kind of like a candy, but then all of a sudden like a candy with a kick in the face. Best type of candy ever. So we're gonna do, what am I doing here? An ounce, right? Everything's just friggin'
everything, yeah, except for simple. That's what I have to look at. Everything else I know exactly what it is.
So we've, whoa, damn! Got it. I'm good. It's all good here. Then 5 ounces of this. That's gonna require some effort on my part. So I'm gonna just do 2. Is this shake gonna be big enough?
Yeah, should be.
4. Yeah, you're
I use
good.
a regular pint glass. That's fine for me.
Pint glass, 16 ounces. That would definitely fit this. Did you already use the St. Petersburg?
Yeah.
So you could probably get around not using St. Petersburg and using whatever you have. This is corn? No, this is sweet.
It's a wheat vodka.
I should know. I have had this before many times. Premium wheat. Premium wheat. Not just own regular wheat. They went out and they found the premium stuff. It's like when you buy premium gas. Except wheat. Oh, geez. Oh, God. Here it goes.
Yeah.
Now I feel like that guy that used to drop ice everywhere.
Was it 17 times? 7 times?
Now buried in our
Yes. He's buried in our... You want to shake it?
basement floor.
I'm going to add some ice to this with our premium ice.
It's not premium, it's
Oh, shit! That was awesome. It sliced it in half.
perfect.
Perfect?
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's almost.
Here. So these are from our Tavolo. Yeah, that's the problem with it, huh?
Yeah, I forgot how cold this thing is.
Yeah, I guess that's enough ice. This is from our Tavolo ice cube trays. Perfect ice cube trays. Awesome trays, Taco. Doesn't that look awesome? Want to pour it in there? They're like really perfect. Why is that so different? You don't normally... Oh, because normal ice cubes always have that, like, the flat on the top and then they're round all the way through.
Yeah.
These are definitely cool. Oh, sweet.
Yeah, leftover.
Leftovers. That's because my ice is so perfect that I could...
It takes up more mass.
Yeah, but that's because mass is perfect.
Oh yeah, is that science?
It's science.
Why don't you take first on that?
Holy crap! It smells like blackberry.
I hope so.
I'm still trying to figure out why I just bit something, but I think that might have been nice. It makes the wild turkey taste more like bourbon.
Mm.
It is bourbon.
They got double bourbon, basically.
It's bourbon, folks. Look, it's right here. No, it's better than wild turkey.
It actually tastes good with that.
That's how it rolls.
I guess I'd give it getting senior or getting something definitely a lot better, more popular.
Yeah. Better than that. I like that better than this. That is hot. Like it's alcohol. Boom! Blows up in your face.
That's why it's so hard to hide.
Yeah, this tastes like oak. You get cranberry. You get sweetness.
A bit of a dryness from the cranberry you do get.
No, but it's the oak is nice and warm. Like it's easy tasting oak. Yeah. Again, you don't really necessarily know you're going to get oak out of a red drink. Like it's typically not something you can get out of there.
It's like you want to find a turkey inside a wall that's red.
This is true. I very, very seldom have I ever broken a brick and found a turkey behind it. Seldom. That didn't say never. Seldom. But no, that's I like the blackberry. It adds a little dimension to it.
It's also not as sweet as the original recipe. I mean, I'm not down on my original recipe because the original recipe was still pretty good, but it's not as sweet. It's more palatable. It actually goes down smoother, I think, than the first one does.
Yeah, it's got it. To me, it tastes like the finish reminds me of a whiskey sour. Like it has that same like very smooth, buttery bourbon. It makes wild turkey better, and some people really like wild turkey, and I don't have a problem with wild turkey, but I really like other bourbons better than wild turkey. So I'd be curious. Well, it's not necessarily a bourbon. I'd be curious on how. Have you ever tried with Jack Daniels?
Actually, no. I mean, I kept more with the turkey ideas. It
would ruin it. It'd be Castlevania Hidden JD.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or Hidden Daniels.
Well, the way this all came about is I bought a bottle of wild turkey for a recipe I saw on the site. I'm looking at it and think, what else can I use this for?
Just Thanksgiving drinks.
Yeah. But then I was seeing a lot of pop culture, video game based cocktails on different sites and things like that, and I was thinking, turkey. First thing popped in my mind was the hidden turkey inside Castlevania.
That's the first thing that popped into your mind.
Yeah, within moments of actually holding the bottle, I'm like, oh.
I would have never really... That would have never popped into my mind, but I also can't think of anything that would. Like, turkey, to me, is not a very big pop culture thing. Yeah. But I understand the the hidden turkey reference. Like, I get it, but my brain doesn't work that way. I would have been like, turkey. I don't know. Let's make something with chickens. Legend of Zelda must have had turkeys in it. Like, I would just always fall back down.
Why would you see turkeys and make something with chickens?
Yeah.
Because it's the other feathered poultry.
The other white meat.
It's the other white meat. I don't know. Actually, turkeys are brown meat, right?
Yeah, well, they move around a lot more. So
yeah. Is that what? So running make things brown?
Well, the idea of being darker meat, it's a more worked muscle.
Really? I don't really understand any of that, so that's good information.
Well, because you got more blood that's pumped through the fibers of the muscle.
That sounds like...
That's why it gets darker. That's why the legs...
Did you hear that on Wikipedia?
It's actually...
You just know, it's general knowledge that I just missed in school.
Bitch.
Oh, it's science, bitch!
Well, if you look at a chicken, they walk, so obviously the legs are going to be a little darker meat. And then you get the breast meat, which is there because they don't fly. It's whiter meat.
So then I would be all dark meat because of my epic mass and my awesome strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that.
Okay. Anyway. Oh, so I've learned something about brown meat. Or dark meat.
Dark meat.
I don't think it's really called brown meat. I
No,
don't like dark meat.
nobody calls
like
it brown
infused meat.
not a big fan. Can't tell you, I'm not a big fan of dark meat. It's too gamey.
I don't eat dark meat.
It doesn't have the rich, thick, fatty
It's
flavor.
all greasy and gross.
Yeah, pretty much. You always want to get that nice tenderness of like the white meat. Usually.
Yeah, it's juicy. You can fit gravy and stuffing around it. Stovetop, best ever. Like
Barry says you need to be Jesse Pinkman for next year's Halloween.
I don't even. I could probably pull off Jesse Pinkman. I'd have a hair problem, but I could fix that with a hat. He must wear one backwards.
A wig.
A wig. I don't know if he would be. That would be a wig-worthy wig. Anyway, so there, we're done. Hidden Turkey version 2. Lesson of the day before the question is: if you created a recipe last year, go back and create it again and see if you've done it any better. Because I think over the years I've done the same. I've learned as I went, and in a lot of cases, when pairing things like this, although I would have never come up with the blackberry flavored brandy, I don't really know why. It's always over there. I'd never use it.
I mean, well, my thing has just been sitting there for a while, and I never use it, and it definitely has a sweetness to it.
Yeah. But to going and pairing stuff, you know, sometimes you just got to build a couple things. And what I would do in this case, I kind of already get the idea of what cranberry juice would do, and I understand where this would fit.
You
It would be
drink all
these two.
that much plain, without cranberry, you're going to be hurting.
Right. But when you put these together and you get a flavor, and if it's way off-putting, you probably wouldn't do it again. But if you could taste it and go, oh, you know what, those kind of, I could see something coming out of here, you could always bring in the citrus, right? You could bring in cranberry juice, it's going to bring that dry, rich flavor. And vodka's just going to hide, like the turkey in the bag.
Vodka's also more of like a base.
Right.
Sense.
And this would be your I don't even know what your core spirit would technically be in here since you have 2 of them.
Yeah, true.
But you could, I mean, that's not that abnormal. So go back, take a recipe that you created. Better yet, if you're lazy and you don't have a recipe, take one of the recipes we created like 4 years ago. And I did this when you had asked me, let's do our first recipes, and we were going to rebroadcast them. And I told you, I don't like my original Trader Vic Mai Tai, or my original red Mai Tai, because I've learned a lot since then. I used Rose's grenadine. I did a lot of things that I probably wouldn't do again. It's a video that's just gross, and I've redone them a couple times differently because of that.
Yeah. Well, one thing I say about myself, I mean, I have well over 100 cocktails. I think last tally, including the ones I got from the contest, it's a total of 177 plus.
Right.
The very first few I did, when I didn't know as much as I know now as far as flavors,
Right.
different ideas of how things blend together, I learned a lot more down the road.
In 3 years, he's going to be like on top chef.
And the thing is, I mean, well, from this drink initially, it's 1 year past. The site has only been around since 423.
And you have like 900. This dude's getting
981
it's
people.
Spirit Cocktails. You can go to Facebook.com/Spirit Cocktails, and I monitor his likes because a tipsy bartender, you bastard. Tipsy posted my stuff. I sent him a thing. I didn't get anybody liking my stuff. Nobody likes me. Well, the thing is, some people like you guys should do a collaboration. Blah blah blah. People already know, but
Pop culture definitely is something that seems to be in right now.
yeah,
I mean,
it's pop culture.
yeah.
It should always be in.
Like one of the drinks I made, the GTA cocktail, flavor-wise, it wasn't the best, but it was more of like a challenge drink. You're drinking 3 drinks back to back, 3 shots.
That's always bad.
Yeah.
That's always bad. So you go look up the GTA cocktail, make it at your next party, slowly.
Yeah.
We're done. EverydayDrinkers.com. You can get the Collins glasses, of course, at Awesome Drinks. Duh. But now you can get ice cube trays that go beyond. So you can go awesomedrinks.com/collection/Tavolo, or just type ice cube trays in the search. Or look at the link below this, because there's no doubt in my mind I'm going to link this down there for you guys to pick them up. They come in such a tube. Boo! I leveled up! New mail.
That's it.
We're done. I already said all the domains that you need to know about. Oh, recipes. God, please submit your recipes to recipe@everydaydrinkers.com. I've had like 20 new recipes come in like the last 2 days. Wrong place. Send them to
So
recipe@everydaydrinkers.com.
the chances of them getting done are pretty much nil if you don't send it to
Right.
recipes.everydaydrinks.com.
Now I've added red text. I've moved it. So it used to be like contact us and then submit recipe. So I put the submit in front of it. No, didn't help. Then now my new challenge is I put in red text when you go to the contact. I removed, there used to be a drop down to say submit a recipe. I removed it. Now people are using just any old generic tag. And I put red. It's like, if you want to submit a recipe, click here. And it will send you to a new form.
Yeah.
I don't know. People
I just
don't.
got my email on my site. That's about it.
Yeah, you post it on his wall. He's fine. I've just got too many inputs and not enough outputs. We're done. Recipe@everydaydrinks.com. We're done. Oh yeah. By the way, we're teaching you how to drink.